Hi guys, today we're talking about the basics of pitching. I mean, for me a special subject is the transition from chipping into pitching, but that's another subject I'm gonna talk to you soon. Now we're talking about the pitch, which is, let's say, starting from 35, 40 meters. What are the basics, what you really need to pay attention to when you address the ball? I don't know if you have ever watched your divots when you're pitching or what your bad shot is, but I can watch it a lot that a lot of golfers have very, very deep divots. I show you, so they take the hands forward and then they let, with the leading edge, they let the club dig into the ground like this. I mean, the ball goes up and, it can do its duty, but in the end of the day, it's a super, super deep divot and you cannot really control it well, how deep it becomes if you really hit down onto the ball. Before I show you the right pitch with the bounce, or where you have more the bounce in play, how can you actually address the ball in a better way? Well, first of all, in my opinion, the ball sits a little bit left of the center of the stance. I hope you can see that from the front. And it's not far, it's just a tiny bit, but your stance is still, let's say it's just a tiny bit left, but it's not you're not standing completely on the left foot. You're just centering yourself over the ball, and all you need to do is you have to stay over the ball. So I like the idea of no weight transfer in the pitch. So you have to imagine, if you stand a little bit on your left foot, this is where you actually want to turn, and that's where you want to have your stability on that left foot at just a tiny bit, not standing 100% here, just a tiny bit forward. So ball position, tiny bit left. Weight just tiny bit left too. You don't want to hang behind, because then you thin the ball, or you actually can duff the ball as well, because your low point is behind the ball. So actually have to have a little stand forward. So your hands are traveling with you. They're not leaning super left. It's actually just coming with you. And all you have to do, you actually have to think, how can you put the bounce into play? So the bounce is the backside of the club. You don't want to dig with a pitch. You actually want to have the bounce running through the grass. And you can see it now. I mean, there's no dirt flying. It's actually just the grass brushing, right? So this is what you actually have to go for, that you let the hands go. You shouldn't do a flop shot like this, but I mean, the body goes with you, it's releasing to the left, and your hands should be really passive in front of you. So just try this. Just a little bit left. Your hands are here, and all you do is you move your body. You can actually have a little towel underneath your arms if you want to practice it, because this is what you want to do. You want to be compact. And here, the hands are next to you, and then you can just drop the club right here. And if you can see, I had a little divot. Maybe it was a little bit too steep again, but in the end of the day, you want to have the goal that the bounce is actually making the divot and not the leading edge by digging down on it. So let's just face it. A little bit left, a little bit left, a little bit left. Everything is just a tiny bit left, and all you got to do, you have to rotate over the spot where your ball is lying, and just let your hands go and let the bounce does its job. I hope that pitching tip, or that tip of your basics for your pitching, is helping you tremendously. Just let me know if you put a comment underneath that video. If you like the video, of course, like it, and subscribe our channel. We'll be very happy about it. Now, good luck and have fun practicing.